Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Voice of College Football, the ladies of college football. However, we are missing a lady. And instead, we have Jackson Johnson with us. I'm Minnie Hunt, and Doreen just needed the night off. So I'm happy to have you, though. Jackson, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to help as much as possible. How are y'all doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing great. It's Saturday or it's Sunday. We have a week worth of getting ready for the college football playoffs and, just more hype. And gosh, I tell you, even though it's not the regular season, it still feels like it is because
Right.
of the fact that there's so much to talk about.
You know
So,
what was weird though?
hmm,
Ball season started yesterday, hours after Army Navy. That's the weird thing right there. With Washington chewing up Boise State like a chicken nugget, 38 to
yeah.
10. Oof.
Yes, yes. And don't you think that that is kind of what a lot of these because of the way that the college football playoffs are set up right now.
Mhm.
That's what drove me crazy last year is seeing blowouts and I mean, I hate to say it, but we're looking at Tulane versus Ole Miss again. That was already a blowout. Um, James Madison, like I'm just concerned that we're gonna have games that just don't seem very interesting because of the blowouts. I don't know.
Well, I think that's why they put Alabama, Oklahoma as the Friday game, and they made Miami, Texas A&M as that first game. Whereas Ole Miss, Tulane, they're like, everybody's gonna watch the NFL game more. And same with James Madison, Oregon is like, that's gonna be a snoozer. Where people are gonna watch the NFL game more.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think most people probably tune in unless it just seems like it's just gonna be like, you know, there's no hope whatsoever, and people wanna see competition. That's the main thing, I
Wow.
think, to take away from all this. But let's see who's with us in chat and say hi to
Ooh.
some people. Well, Asian Posh Doreen was already here wishing us a happy show, fantastic show,
Oh, thank
and Kevin
you.
Noon just saying hello, hi,
Oh, he's a
and
magician on Buckeye Huddle, that's for sure.
yeah. Okay, so, Husker Chuck, one of my Nebraska buddies, is here, and, Rod Farva, evening folks, stepping in. Let's see, Justin Hardy, one of your buds.
Roll
Ro
Tide roll, Justin. Roll Tide roll.
And we already have somebody joining us.
Oh, he's a
Dominic
Virginia man. He's a Virginia man.
yeah, Dominic the Hedgie is here. So
Oh.
let's go ahead and have him join and see what he wants to talk about. And yeah, we'll be talking about Heisman, Michigan, and anything else you guys want to talk about. So I put the call in link in the chat. So feel free to call in and we'll add you as the show goes. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Dominic, how you doing today, good buddy?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good. How are you guys doing this fine Sunday night?
Oh, doing all right. I saw where you said you had a go Hoos, so I'm assuming you're a Virginia fan, correct?
That would be correct. Yes, I am.
Oh man, how you feeling about the Cavaliers this year and the years ahead of them?
Oh, man, good question, Jackson. I'm going to be dead honest with you. Before the season started, I was like, okay, maybe we're going to be mid, like not make a bowl game 5-7. But the fact that we've made the Gator Bowl and how far we've come this season, I am completely mind blown. I am so proud of how far this team's come this year. And I'm I might be the first Virginia fan to say we may have a bright future ahead of us with
Hey,
Chandler Morris as our QB.
Oh, there you go. Do you
you
think?
never know.
Do you think Tony Elliott can make Virginia football also like how Tony Bennett it made Virginia basketball this powerhouse for a few years? Like, because I'll be honest, I'm feeling like he could, and to me, it's a shining example as to why you give your coaches time and not throw the baby out with the bathwater after year 2.
Abso-freaking-lutely. I definitely feel like Elliott could make us a big powerhouse because he did it this year. And moving forward, I feel like he could make us a true ACC powerhouse and future conference champions. It should have been us this year, but it wasn't. Thanks a lot, Duke. But I definitely feel like next year is going to be the same, but this time we'll be ACC champs next season. I definitely have that feeling. Bright future, new head coach, who's great, solid QB. I'm all for it.
Okay. I mean, I think I don't know what your schedule looks like next year, so that'll be interesting to take a look at that. Um, I mean, nobody saw it really coming, Virginia. So good for you. Good on you guys.
I know. Like, everybody kept on doubting us. And what did we do? We shut them up, and we're in a bowl game.
All right, I have a question for you, Dominic. How difficult was your schedule, like level-wise within the ACC? Like, I don't even remember what it looked like.
Oh, like conference team wise, you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I'm probably gonna have to pull it up here. So give
Oh,
me
no, that's
a
Well,
okay.
second
there is
to pull it up
there is
here.
no Miami on the
Okay.
schedule, and there is no Clemson. Florida State came at a good time in week 5 on
And we
Friday.
somehow beat them.
Mhm.
All right.
And Virginia Tech is completely terrible.
Ha ha.
There you go. There you go. You've earned that last laugh on the Hokies. You should definitely get that. North
Oh,
Carolina
yeah.
State was a non-con game this year, technically. Luckily, that did not count in the conference standings, which worked out nicely for the Cavaliers.
Right.
Right.
Well,
and
and they had a tight one with Louisville. They had a tight one with Washington State. That the South's oldest rivalry, Virginia North Carolina, was wild. Like this year's edition, wild. North Carolina was basically half a yard short of getting the 2-point conversion in overtime.
Mm.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that our second game of the season at NC State was a 4-point loss, and that was quite the hard pill to swallow since we lost by 4 on the road at NC State. That was a tough loss, but we rebounded, and golly, we're in the Gator Bowl. So I got one thing to say: bring on Mizzou.
There you go.
That sounds awesome. Okay, so have you been watching other things going on in college football? Like the Heisman that took place last night?
Yes, I actually did watch the Heisman, and honestly, Mendoza absolutely well deserved to be the Heisman this year. He, in my eyes, absolutely deserved it.
You know, he was a Cal transfer.
Yes,
He
I
played-
actually did know he was a Cal transfer. I didn't know that.
That's what blows my mind. He played for Cal last season. Now he's playing for Indiana, and just I don't know. Sometimes, the stars all align and everything works out perfectly. Indiana had one of the easiest schedules. That's why I was asking about Virginia in the Big Ten. Okay. So, but they definitely did get tested. And he did make quite a few really great, I mean, obviously, really great plays to win the Heisman like he did. But
Whoa, hold on, Manny. I'm going to stop you right there. We got a $25 dono from Adam Laparello in the chat. Dropping a 25 bomb. Woo.
Well, thank you so much, Adam. Is it okay if I pull it up, Manny?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, here we go. And I'll go ahead and read it in full description. Sharon Moore found his soulmate in page, and it is ridiculous that he has been penalized for finding love. Everyone needs love. Many, what do you think of Rayola entering the portal? Jackson, I have Bama 31-20 over Oklahoma. We appreciate the $25
Thank
super
you,
chat
Adam.
contribution, Adam. He is a great friend of the Voice College Football Network, and he makes magic with Donovan and Gabriel Pickup, who I like to call is the underrated version of Shams on ESPN for NBA coverage. And you could check Gabriel, Adam, and Donovan on Rutgers at the Voice College Football Monday nights, 7
So
p.m.
Adam's super chat seems a little feisty, a little tongue in cheek there, because I think especially the beginning part, Sharon Moore found his soulmate. Yes, I know what you mean, Adam. Okay. And Raiola entering the transfer portal, heaven forbid. Okay. That has not happened. We haven't heard anything about that. And, he's still healing. So
Adam said, I hope you got my humor, LOL.
I definitely got it. I got it.
Oh, jeez.
One thing though that I was talking about, going back to the Heisman thing, I really want to show this because this to me shows so much character of Fernando Mendoza. What he said last night, this is a statement. He said, "I want every kid out there who feels overlooked, underestimated to know I was you." Because he almost quit football because he felt like he sucked so bad.
Yeah.
He said, I was that kid too. I was in your shoes. The truth is you don't need the most stars, hype, or rankings. You just need discipline, heart, and people who believe in you. And you need to believe in your own abilities. I hope this moment shows you that chasing your dreams are worth it, no matter how big or impossible they seem. I just love that. I think that is what the Heisman should freaking be about. So yay on him.
He's
Also,
amazing.
need I mention, he's the first ever Hoosier to win the Heisman?
Yes.
Yeah. It's really great. So I'm happy for him. Definitely happy for them. Yeah. All right. And then it looks like we have some other people stepping in chat. And
yeah. Also,
have-
I do want to talk about the whole Michigan fiasco scandal that's going on. Like, the whole Michigan scandal that's been going on is absolutely bonkers. I did not see this coming.
I don't think anybody did, honestly.
Like,
you know how they say hindsight's 2020?
yes.
I was thinking about this. Didn't Michigan surprise us recently? I wouldn't say like a month ago by pulling their the thing about the cheating scandal. Like there was something going on where they were still trying to fight it in the courts, and they just all of a sudden dropped it. They just dropped it and said, you know what, it's done with. And I kind of feel like perhaps there was, I don't know if people really knew about this prior to him being fired, but perhaps if they did, I mean, I would want to lessen as much legal stuff going on as possible.
Yeah.
It seems to me like it could have, I mean, they could have been tipped off already. I don't know.
One thing's for sure. I would not want that kind of crap at my university, but that's just me.
Same here.
Because like the dude is such a mess. Like it got so bad that you didn't just hear a lot of us here at Voice College Football talking about, right? I mean, forget everybody in the sports world talking about it. You're hearing like news channels talking about it. You're hearing Timcast IRL put out a video on that. Some political podcaster talking about it, and he doesn't even know a lick of college football.
Oh,
that's so bad right there. You got
Yeah.
like it's such a circus. And honestly, the ones I really feel bad for the most are the wife and kids that are dealing with all that because
Yeah.
nobody asked for that. And the family members of the offending parties that didn't know any of this, they're like, it's just not cool. It's like if something like that happened to me or anybody that I cared about, it would deeply hurt my feelings big time.
Absolutely.
I like Adam's comment here. He said, relationships like this happen all the time. It was his violent conduct on Monday that left them no choice. So I didn't know that was the timeline, that it
Yeah.
was
I thought
something.
it was Wednesday because it was Wednesday. I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you scroll up a little bit, you'll find Adam saying the Michigan scandal is a love story.
Well, yeah, that's just his sense of humor. I think
Yeah.
that, it does happen all the time. It happens
Mhm.
all the time, and it's going to be, I think we're gonna hear more and more stories like this, unfortunately,
Yeah.
because of the way that, the media is. It's, like, almost impossible to hide anything. Like, you think about things that happened years ago
Yeah.
before the internet, and it was just through newspapers. I don't think we got the full version of anything, really.
Pretty much.
Um,
Pretty much.
yeah, so it's sad.
Which absolutely sucks. I'm gonna say that. That really
Oh,
sucks.
okay, Adam. Thank you for the clarification. He fired her Monday, went nuts later that day. That's when she told Michigan of the relationship, and they fired him Wednesday.
Oh, I didn't know that part. Huh. Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. Lord have mercy.
Well, it's like you said, or like you said earlier, these things happen all the time. I mean, how
Yeah.
many scandals like this have we heard about? And unfortunately, it happens not just in the head coaching position, in any position.
Oh yeah.
So,
You even
Yeah.
hear
And
you
also,
even hear that sort of stuff about media people. Like
oh yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I just can't believe it. I mean, it's like, how does this happen? And how does one go from coaching one of the most prominent football teams in college football to sitting in jail at an arraignment like the next week, practically,
Mm-hmm.
with your wrist cuffed? It's just bizarre in every sense of the word, like just bizarre. And I feel so bad for the family and for this lady too.
Mm.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you know, I wonder how exactly this will impact Michigan going forward. Are they going to be able to get the right coach, a good fit? Are they going to be able to clean up the
the
kind of,
mess.
yeah, I mean, it's more like, don't you feel like they kind of have
It
a
honestly,
tainted, like they're the way that they're seen throughout college football is kind of tainted. Like I've seen several people say, they're just used to the scandals from Michigan. It goes hand in hand if you're from Michigan. So who is going to be willing to clean up that mess?
there's always somebody that's willing to clean up that mess. Somebody that's got a clean off-field record. There's going to be somebody,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure, especially when there's a lot of money coming from Michigan.
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely. In my eyes, I just see it as an absolute mosh pit for Michigan.
like one of the boosters, Larry Ellerson is literally trying to buy Warner Brothers.
Oh
You
God.
you don't think he's going to try to get Michigan to get a really good head coach? I guarantee you there's going to be somebody wanting to coach Michigan. I could bet a few $100 on that.
So this
Yep.
is my buddy George. Hi George. And last time he made this comment, I think he got timed out for it.
Oh,
So behave. No, I'm kidding.
I bet-
He's teasing. You got to just know his sense of humor.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually mean that because he's
also-
here.
Yeah. And, hey, Jackson, I got a question for you, man.
okay.
I want to hear your point of view and your thoughts about this game against Oklahoma. What does Ty Simpson have to do to ensure Bama moves past Oklahoma and get their revenge in Norman to advance in the playoffs?
Well, what he's really going to have to do is just throw to his X factor, Josh Cuevas, if Cuevas is available on Friday night.
Right.
But also make sure you get that ball over to Jeremy Bernard, Ryan Williams, and get it to Horton, get it to everybody. Get it to everybody for Alabama. But one thing that the Alabama defense really needs to do is contain Isaiah Satanga. That's a name to look out for from Oklahoma because, if you look back at Oklahoma, Missouri, Oklahoma, LSU, Satanga was that turning point for victory in both those games.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How's I know for the last game against Georgia, sorry to bring that game up.
Oh, you're
But-
good.
Didn't you guys have like 10 players?
Oh, we were
How-
riddled with injuries. Alabama was riddled with injuries. Yeah. Don't be afraid to bring up the games that Bama
In the major
You're good.
losses. Okay.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad we weren't riddled with injuries all year. Mm-hmm.
So are you guys looking healthier, Jackson?
Little bit healthier than we were in the SEC title game.
Good.
Okay.
So,
Good. And also, I want to touch up a little bit about that Army-Navy game that
Yep.
we saw. And I had several family members in the past that were in the Army, so I know who I'm going for. And the collapse was surreal. I couldn't believe it.
Say that again. The collapse was surreal. They only lost. What was the score?
17-16. I think we were up
Yeah.
like 16-7, and we blew it.
Oh. Well, I mean, it was a close game. You can't ask for more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Peanut says, was Bama riddled with injuries when they got drugged by FSU? There's
I can-
another one for you.
Yo!
I know that was coming, so you got me there, Peanut. Peanut 3844 Abel. That's a funny name, but Ty Simpson was learning on week 1. He did not trust his instincts a whole lot in week 1. And after that, you look at 4th down, like 4th and short. He wanted to run for a first down, but then he threw over to Ryan Williams, which Ryan Williams was bobbling that ball on 4th down. He had like butterfingers. And that was one of the plays where that cost Alabama a loss.
Yeah, he had a
And one
pretty
of the
bad
other
case of
play-
Butterfingers.
Yeah, one of the other plays that cost Alabama the game against Florida State was that late hit on Thomas Castellanos.
Oh,
Mhm.
that hit. Yeah. Mm.
Well, you guys, I'm putting the link in chat again for call-ins. And let's see here. Dominic, it has been a pleasure talking to you. And somebody asked who you're a fan of. It's Virginia.
Yes.
And you
I
guys
did
are
see
playing in
that.
the Gator Bowl on, is it Saturday?
Let
December
me take a look.
27th.
December 27th. Okay.
2 days after Christmas Day, it's going to be on ABC. I should
Yes.
remember that because I was filming on SEC at the Voice of College Football with Kyle McAvery of Mizzou today. For the
Oh,
Missouri Virginia game. I tried getting a Virginia Jacqueline, I forget her name, but she's from Wahoo's 247. I couldn't get her in time, but fortunately, I was able to get Kyle McAvery on.
Okay. Well, one more thing before I go. Chandler Morris, you better not mess up the Gator Bowl.
There you
I
go.
want to end the season on a high note. Truly an unforgettable season. Go Hoos. Let's beat Mizzou.
I feel like that is going to be a tight one, honestly, because like Missouri's been in a lot of tight games this season.
They have.
And that Virginia has been in a lot of tight games this season. So it would not surprise me if we see this game going to double overtime for some reason.
Adam with another $25 super chat. And the first thing he said was, Manny, when will the Nebraska fans realize Matt Rule is not the answer?
You know what? We have a lot to discuss. Adam, thank you for your super chat.
Thank you so much, Adam.
Dominic, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Okay, talk to you soon, buddy. Okay, yeah, thank you for putting that up. You want to go ahead and read it?
Manny, when will Nebraska fans realize that Matt Rule is not the answer? That TJ Lateef must start. Jackson, if we get by Oklahoma, do you think we could be competitive against India? I think we can match up well. I'll let you go first because I always say ladies first.
Okay. Well, I know George is just poking the bear with his comments because he goes, girls know S*** about football.
If you want me to read the uncensored comments, put it in a super chat and I'll read it uncensored.
So thank you, George. I love his comments.
He's funny.
He's a good dude. So yeah, if Matt Rule is not the answer, we will know shortly. We'll know probably after this next season.
Oh man, I really think honestly that nobody should be giving up on Matt Rule. I think he's doing fine. I mean, the 2026 schedule for Nebraska looks a heck of a lot easier, and I wouldn't be giving up on Rail either because again, that's throwing the baby out with the bathwater. He got hurt against USC. If he had not gotten hurt against USC, Nebraska would have won that game 100% against the USC.
Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that, Jackson. Yes, we would have because we had the game in hand up until that point. It was devastating when that happened. Yes, we had problems. We know that. We had problems from the get-go. And I think Matt Rule has figured it out, and hopefully we've gotten in the right defensive coordinator, right offensive line coach. You know, we've already made the changes necessary. He doesn't sit on anything. That's what I like about Matt Rule. It's not gonna, he's not gonna waste time. He's gonna take care of it and fix it as soon as he possibly can.
I mean, the man won at Baylor and Temple. He could get it done at Nebraska. Don't, because like this stuff about he should be on a hot seat and all that. Whatever. He's not doing ugly stuff in the back room. He's not coaching a bad job. He's not doing a bad job. No, he's doing fine the way he is. And I'm telling you, 2026, 2027 are going to be a heck of a lot better for Nebraska than they have this season. Because again, 2025 was ravaged by the Dylan Raiola injury against USC.
Yes.
If he had not gotten hurt against USC, I think you would see a better record than 7-5.
Oh, for sure. And there were some major problems that showed up against the Minnesota game. You know, Minnesota and obviously in the last two games. I don't know. It's disgusting to even think about. I don't like looking backwards, okay?
Exactly.
Let's look forward.
The future
and
is
we have a bowl game as well. Nebraska is playing the Utah Utes. The Utes. Ranked 15th.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game now more than ever because like I'm really thinking about how like if Nebraska wins this game, they could set up a heck of a lot of momentum for the 2026 season.
Right?
And also, it's the last game of a monumental career for Kyle Whittingham
I
at
know.
Utah. I'm like, dude is a legend. I mean, it's just gonna be tremendous watching that game. Because like it's already skyrocketing up in my top 5 list right there.
Erica, I know you don't have a whole lot of love in your little Iowa Hawkeye heart for Nebraska.
Glad to see you, girlfriend.
She
Glad
goes,
to
"Oh
see you.
wow, that's not a good matchup for Nebraska." Yeah, it's going to be a tough game. But you know what? I'll be there. I'll be cheering on my team. I don't know. I don't expect a whole lot. Like I said, we have a new defensive coordinator. We have a new offensive line coach. We have like an interim, like kind of Phil Snow's our interim defensive coordinator. So yeah, we'll see. But I'm excited to also see some young guys play.
Oh yeah.
We'll see. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun game to watch. That one will be fun to watch. Okay. And what was the other part of Adam's? Super
He was
chat?
talking about Alabama, Oklahoma, where if Alabama gets by Oklahoma, can we be competitive against Indiana? I think we match up well with them. A little nervous thinking about going up against the Indiana Hoosiers.
Yeah.
But
I wonder.
if we could put a ton of pressure on Fernando Mendoza, then I think that can help us a little bit. But
What is Alabama's defense ranked? Do you know?
yeah, we should be in the top 10 for sure because we've
Okay.
been playing well on defense. But I'm just nervous thinking about going up against the Indiana Hoosiers because I mean they've been second in the nation in points allowed per game.
Yeah. Yeah. They are fantastic at game planning their opponent.
Ugh.
They hit the weaknesses. So, but you know what? You guys have Kalen DeBoer. So that'll be interesting if it does happen.
Oh yeah. That would be cool right there. And matter of fact, if Alabama does advance to the Rose Bowl, it'll also be on the 100th anniversary of the game that changed the South on January 1st, 1926, where Alabama defeated Washington 20-19 for the 1925 season.
1925. That is insane. Whew.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure you just pulled that right out of your hat right there. Blue Wolverine, thank you for being a member for 7 months, and thank you for being here and being our friend. And go Blue.
Go Blue.
Yes. Okay, we have another person in chat in our green room, and I can't wait to hear what he has to say. Welcome, George.
Oh, it's a little blurry. How you doing today, good buddy?
George, are you with us?
Many.
Yes.
Yeah, many.
What'd you do to your camera, dude? What?
No. Listen, I have friends over. I can't take the tape off my camera today. We're just going to have to do this incognito.
Okay.
Yeah.
Incognito.
They don't want their faces on camera.
Aww.
Okay. This is interesting.
Whatever. Hey, what's the difference? Do you want to get married or not?
Are you proposing to somebody there?
I think we would do good. I think we would do good together. When I die, you will get my Social Security and all kinds of shit.
Wow.
Are you proposing to me? Can you at least show your face?
No. All right.
I mean, I would. Look how pretty you are.
I know I look purple. I'm not really the color purple, but hey, look, my friend's over here. Look, see that? There's a guy. My upstairs neighbor's down here right now.
George. You're so funny.
He came over. We
what's
smoked
going
a
on-
couple
What's
bowls.
going on with?
We're not gay. It's all good.
Okay. What's going on football wise? Do you have any comments in that
Yes,
arena?
I think. Hey, listen. I want to start the narrative. Florida is back. That's what's going on.
Okay.
Hey,
How you feeling about the new defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator hires for Florida, George?
there's a guy named Badass Buckeye. He knows what he's talking about.
Oh, George is a
Badass Buckeye
legend.
knows.
Yeah.
Yes, he knows.
Isn't that nice?
Yes, he knows I'm a legend.
There you go.
You're something.
I am. I have 4 sons and a daughter. I've done my job.
Okay.
You know?
So tell me,
Yeah.
what can we expect then from your Florida Gators?
I don't know. I don't want to be
How are
rude.
they back?
I'm about to check out on college football. I'm
Oh.
tired of the bullshit and the games and the fun of the games and paying players and transfers, and I'm leaning toward that Christian channel that plays soft music all day with Bible verses.
That would be good for you.
They ruined college football.
No, that might be a good area for you to spend more time in.
Yeah. There's nice music and it shows caribou and rabbits, white what do you call those things? White bunny, winter rabbits, and
All right. Well, anything else you want to chime in on as far as college football?
well, you have a national platform, you know what I mean? You're not some homebody doing some fake shit on the internet. So
Yeah.
I would like if you started a GoFundMe, because I need a caregiver. I almost burned my house down today boiling water. So I think for like $3,000 a month, we can get somebody to take care of me. Because
Well, I'm
I swear to
sure
God, I've done it like 100 times now, right?
you
every
gotta
time I
tell
go
your
to heat-
kid. This is
Every time
George,
you gotta heat up some
George, this is
water or
not college
something like
football.
that,
This is not
the
college
fire
football
alarm
related.
goes off.
But let me just tell you, you have 4 sons and a daughter. They should probably be helping out somewhere in that area. Anything else college
They're all
football
helping.
related?
Hey, listen, they are all helping out.
Okay.
Since I was like 22 years old, they started taking care of me. They've been taking care of me for 45 years. I'm dad. They're like, you got to take care of dad.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us.
In all honesty, they do take care of me. But I was just saying, I want to GoFundMe page. I need a caregiver because
If you're gonna talk about that here, I mean, it has to be college football related. That's my only criteria.
well, that's what I was saying. It's me and the Florida Gators, the new mighty fighting Florida Gators. Hey, you see what just happened? We hired the best offensive coordinator, the best defensive coordinator. So it doesn't matter who the coach is at Florida. We have all the best assistant coaches. You get it? You saw what just happened. We hired everybody that's anybody.
All right.
George,
Thanks for joining us. Have a good night, George. Don't burn anything down.
nice meeting you, George.
Well, we got over that one.
Man, wow, you got a marriage proposal. Wow.
Hey, my first one on air. We have another person joining us, Mike Fort.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh, there's some background noise there, Mike.
Oh, that's not good. Is it?
It's been a minute since since I've seen you personally. I don't know if you've called in on Corn Nation or.
No, I've never met Mike. Welcome. What's going on?
How you doing, man?
I'm
Well,
good.
I watch you in the ring most Sundays. I'm kind of curious as to what JJ thinks about the war wings, because when I read it, I don't see him committing quote unquote long term. It sounds like he's just kicking the can down the road, like I'm working about Oklahoma right now, and then we'll see. We'll see.
I think he's staying the course at Alabama. I think he's going to stay the course.
I don't think I heard the question. Could you repeat? Jackson, did you hear it clearly? What did he ask?
He was asking about whether I thought Kalen DeBoer would stay at Alabama or basically leave for Michigan.
Yeah. So I'm not an Alabama fan, even though I'm a fan of Jackson's.
Appreciate it.
Yes, but I do think that people were saying Kalen DeBoer doesn't like the pressure that he has over in Alabama. That's a lot of pressure, filling Nick Saban's shoes and just kind of the whole culture around all of Alabama's expectations. But what does Michigan expect? I mean, they kind of expect the same thing, only you would also have to kind of help clean up a huge mess.
Well,
I don't think it's a better job in any way.
No.
Well, it's a job from the fact that there's powerful alumni and a lot of money, and Alabama couldn't outbid us. I mean, they're paying him right now what, less than 11, while Kirby's making 13. But then I think 13 is the top rate. So we could easily match that. I think the only reason it makes sense is because of the fact that he's going to bring over Grubb. Now both Grubb's wife and DeBoer's wife have Michigan ties. Grubb's wife graduated from the University of Michigan. Plus, Courtney Morgan is your AD, and you know where he went. Right? So this could be like just an overhaul where we just basically steal Alabama's entire football athletic department. Because is there anybody here that thinks Ward Manuel is going to have a job in 2 months?
No. I don't see him surviving what's coming in Ann Arbor. I don't see him surviving, honestly.
Because you can't convince me that Ward didn't know. I don't think the Regents knew to the extent. I mean, they might have had rumblings, but you can't convince me that Ward didn't know for a very long time.
So the Rod Farva has a question. He says, if Ward wasn't fired this week, when will he ever be?
After we get a coach. I think it's after we get a coach.
Well, it's his job to find a coach.
I think he's going to have input, but there's going to be some higher ups that are going to need to rubber stamp this. I don't think Ward Manuel gets full reign on anything anymore because he's on borrowed time.
Interesting.
That's
So
why-
you're saying Kalen DeBoer to Michigan?
Yeah, he's not my pick. My pick right now is Jesse Lindbergh. His show cause ends tomorrow, I believe.
Okay.
And he knows the system. He's a Michigan man, and he's doing great. Over there running the Chargers defense.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only real knock I have on him is that he has no head coaching experience. But I think that he can kind of assume this role pretty quickly and kind of take us back. He'd have to find a proper OC, but I think he can bring us back to the 22-23 area. And then Mike McDonald pretty much ran the show.
So you're saying the defensive coordinator of the Chargers?
Yeah. Who
Okay.
was our DC under Harbaugh. Who we were
Okay. That's interesting. I hadn't heard him. I have heard multiple times now Kenny Dillingham from
Yeah.
ASU.
He already said no.
He already said no? Oh,
Yeah, Well, you got to
Is this
figure.
going to be like another Penn State situation where they just keep going down the line and people are saying no?
That's what it feels like it could be.
Well, you gotta-
Washington's season ended as of last night after their victory over Boise State, where they won 38-10. And we know how Jed Fish tends to not stay at places very long. And the connection he has to Michigan was he was there at 2015 to 16, the first 2 years of the Harbaugh era.
Okay.
Could he be going to Michigan is my question. I mean, that's going to be a question that Washington fans are hoping doesn't have. They are just crossing their fingers, hoping their coach is not leaving them again. It just feels like Finding Nemo for the Washington Huskies.
well,
They lost a good coach before. They do not want to lose a good coach again.
I've been a Jed Fish. I thought Jed Fish should have been the hire instead of Sherman Moore. I was on the Jed Fish train a long time ago. He's kind of like your backup prom date. He's going. I mean, he said something about like
Did you call him your backup prom date?
Yeah, he's the one in case the girl you want to go with flakes out the last second. But
That's quite.
he kind of walked it back. But if he was offered, he would take the job. I would bet that 100. I would bet every dollar I own that if Jed Fish was offered the job, he would take it. But I think that he's not the splash hire that a lot of the big wigs want. I don't even think when Dave Portnoy ran his fat mouth on who he wanted. I don't think Jed Fish made the short list. But now, in my defense, he was throwing out an absolute dumpster fire. He even mentioned Deion Sanders, which just irked me in terrible ways. That he would kill the program. But I think Jed Fish is he's like the safe, hire. He has a history of this. He was our OC a decade ago.
Yeah. So John Diadamo runs our Michigan at the Voice of College Football channel, and those guys over there do a fantastic job. In fact, they've let me kind of join them on Mondays, Michigan Mondays. But he says that DeBoer and Dillingham both have offers from Michigan, their people. So, I mean, it's one of those things where if you make the pot sweet enough, I mean, how can certain things be turned down?
Well, I mean, Dillingham was kind of a bad pull because he's at Arizona State. He's from Arizona State. He played at Arizona State. All his family, all his ties are in Tempe. So you pretty much have to tell him to take every personal stake up out of the ground and go 3,000 miles away to Ann Arbor. I mean, is it a bump in prestige and money? Yeah, but
Oh yeah.
he's got a hell of a niche there in Tempe. So I don't think he's just willing to uproot his entire life, family, friends.
There's nothing. I'm telling you. I live here in Phoenix, so, and I've had season tickets to ASU's games. Like, they're just the fans. I mean, there's fans, but they're not anywhere near Michigan. I mean, the fan base doesn't even compare. So that just tells me their recruiting base is not as broad. They just don't have as many resources as Michigan would have. So yeah, it would be a huge jump for a head coach to see what a young coach like him could do with Michigan resources. That would be kind of exciting.
Yeah, but he would need a solid defensive guy. But I think he was kind of the hot pick because Bryce Underwood needs some coaching, and Dillingham can he can do some stuff with quarterbacks. Because what happened. I mean, I understand he's 18, he's a freshman, but what happened to Underwood this year was a travesty. It was a borderline crime. So I liked him. I didn't think he was a realistic pick.
Okay.
And I need to hear more about this Amis guy. I think he's up at Ferris. All I hear is that he wins everywhere he goes. But I was also hearing that about Chris Kleiman, and the state of Kansas is no longer a football state.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we can really splash on an upper D1 unproven like a Reese. I know he's a kind of a state hero around here, but I don't think he's going to be as caliber and prestige for a University of Michigan.
You know, I have a question. I immediately thought when all this happened that, oh my gosh, Michigan needs to get a hire on like right now. They need to get some like a big splash hire right now. But they have Biff Poggi as the interim head coach for the whole game. And he also was the interim head coach for those 2 games that Sharon was out this season. He did a fantastic job. Not only that, that guy knows how to talk to people. He gave some press conferences that are just pure entertainment. I mean, I like the guy a lot. And I just wonder if they were to hire him as, let's say, you know, maybe just like a 1-year deal till they find like the right hire, or 2-year deal. Would that work?
I don't like that idea because stopgapping is terrible for recruitment purposes. I mean, I know that money recruits these days, but if you're just looking at him as a placeholder, that's going to kill the career. But I love Biff. I mean, I would crack open a beer with him. He is like the ultimate players coach. He's entertaining. He's like, lower level Mike Leach type of entertainer. Is he a head coach? Absolutely not.
I think the kitty cat in the background's not liking the idea of Biff Poggi, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Neither is her owner. But Biff is great, but he's not Michigan level quality for head coach. I mean, he's a great guy though. I mean, I'm sure every player would lay down and die for him, but he's not the X's and O's guy that's going to really drive at Michigan. Shut up.
I love kitties. You should show your kitty.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, she's very. Give that kitty some love. Oh my goodness.
I'll give that kitty some food later.
Well, that's an interesting take, Mike. Very interesting. Well, we'll see. I mean, I guess wouldn't they have to hire somebody by the time that the portal opens?
Yeah, say it's got to be within 2 weeks tops. I mean, you don't want to be, without a captain of the ship whenever the portal opens. Because we still got a lot of holes to fill. I think we need some secondary help. I think it's still possible that we could use another wide receiver. There's going to be some gaps to fill, and if there's no coach, then trying to figure out what pieces you need, there's no point. Who's going to come? I mean, money recruits to an extent, but they're not going to sit there and go to a leaderless gang like this. So you need to find somebody that can not only retain what you have, but it has the energy and the charisma to pull it.
Yeah, charisma is very important.
And that's probably the biggest knock I have on Jedd Fisch. He's not really the amp up guy. I think he's a solid hire. I think a lot of people don't think of him as a quality coach. I do, but he's not like this rile you up, ultimate leader type guy. I think he's just a really solid coach, even though you're smiling a little too much.
Well, I'm just laughing I'm reading some of the chat, and boy, they are getting a kick out of your kitty cat. But I am also a Jedd Fisch fan, being that he came also from U of A, and I know my buddies here in chat from Coronation Channel will appreciate this little mention. I was at the Big Ten Media Days, and I got to hear him speak about how he goes about coaching, and that guy is involved in every minute detail down to the line item. He knows how much everything costs. think he sleeps ever.
He's. There was a reason why I wanted him before Sherrod. You know, a lot of our fan base was like, you know, next man up. They wanted somebody in the system. I wanted him to, because I mean, I saw what he did with Arizona, and he did that with a backup. Because I know that starting part, his name starts with L. What was the name? But Jackson might know. What was Arizona's quarterback that went down, but they just got better? Their starting quarterback went down, but their backup came in and did even better.
Oh man, which season are we talking about?
It was before he went to. I think it starts with an L.
It's gonna take me a minute. Yeah, because I know he played in the last bit of the Jeff Fish era.
Yeah, their quarterback went. Stop with the cat. But he went down early in the season, and you know Arizona was doing decent, but they weren't great. And then their backup came in, and all of a sudden they just went on an absolute tear.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I
Because honestly, nobody even ever paid attention to U of A here in Arizona. Ever, ever, ever. Then all of a sudden, Jed Fish made them pretty good. And it's like, what is going on down there in Tucson?
Well, it was also at a time when the Pac-12 was just littered with quality quarterbacks. So he kind of got pushed down the list. I mean, this was, you know, back in the Caleb Williams time, and you know, just Michael Penix was out there. There was just all sorts of quarterback talent listed across the Pac-12. So he kind of got caught up in that.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna go take care of this cat.
Okay, Mike, you've been great. Thank you so much for joining us, buddy.
It's awesome always talking to you, Mike. It's a good buddy.
That was hilarious.
I know,
His
right?
kitty cat stole the show.
It was hard not to laugh.
And my buddy, this is Fred Sacco, my co-host on Monday nights. He says, Paige, the assistant, feed the cat, please. So bad.
Paige, the assistant.
That poor kitty cat needs to be fed or something.
Can't.
So, okay. Well, let's see. Jackson, what else do we have? We talked about the Heisman. We talked about Michigan.
We talked about the bowl games. We talked about Alabama, Oklahoma, and we hadn't talked a little bit about Miami, Texas A&M, but that's okay. I don't think, because I mean it's like, who wants it more, honestly? Because and I know like Miami's going to a hostile road environment.
Yeah.
But something I've noticed is they tend to do well when the spotlight is all on them. And that Saturday, the spotlight is all on the Miami Hurricanes. But on the other hand, you have to watch out for Marcel Reed at the Texas A&M Aggies, because they could really get things rolling, especially with Concepcion just like waiting for Reed to throw those passes.
You know, Justin Raji, right before we went on, Jackson and I had a little side convo about basketball, and he said that, you know, I said, what's going on? And he goes, well, I'm pretending to act like I'm interested in basketball since it's now started. And I said, well, I promise you, Husker fans are already interested in basketball because we want to just forget about the season that just happened. So it's funny that you brought that up. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like the college basketball for Alabama basketball, it's like it's now doing very well over the last few years. It's like, oh, I better really get things rolling. But it's I know that I saw something the other day, where it was on Tuesday, I think, where the women's basketball is unbeaten. It's like, wow, I better watch this. If I know,
I'm telling you, it's interesting. But whenever, you know, there's so many games to go. But like last night, I remember how my buddy was telling me that Nebraska beat Illinois, and I guess we weren't supposed to, and it came down to like a 3 point shot right at the end.
Man,
So those games are so exciting.
I know, right?
They really are.
Yeah, and at least you didn't see your team get smacked by Arizona. Like, good grief, that was
Oh,
just,
that would be painful.
oh man. Alabama got belt to their butt by Arizona last
Yeah.
night. They got smacked.
Well, okay, so we talked about Miami. I don't know. There's going to be a lot more that we talk about going forward, college football playoffs wise, but for now, I think we covered what's happening this week. So we will see you guys
Pat.
Sunday, hopefully with Doreen again.
we
This is
go.
funny.
Oh, everybody's asking about the cat. Well, I mean, I think a super chat could definitely help the cat for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. J.R. Morris wants to know, Minnie, can you answer the question we all want to know? When does the cat portal open? I don't know if that coincides with the dog portal or not, but if so, it would be in January. So, and on that note, I guess we're gonna have to just wish everyone a good night. Thank you for being here, for being part of this conversation. Jackson, thanks for being my co-host and one of the ladies tonight.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm happy to help as much as possible. Thank you for having me on, Meanie.
Okay.
Oh.
And we just got another super chat right at the last second. Eric wants to know, have you talked about Pavia? No, we hadn't.
Nope.
What do you want to okay. How's Pavia doing?
Oh, he's great. He's thinking about those Iowa Hawkeyes on New Year's Eve. That's what he's thinking about.
Right?
Mhm.
That kid is a phenomenon. I mean, I would have also, you can't have two people win the Heisman, but I would have loved for him to at least had a real chance at winning. Did he make it? What? I didn't see that he did that.
Wow,
What did he do?
Oh, what did
Erica, you need to come on and tell us. What did he do?
Oh, come on.
Do you know what he did? I didn't hear about this.
No.
Well, I'm not surprised though. He does a lot of things that just kind of like, maybe somebody should like tap him on the shoulder and be like, maybe you shouldn't do that. But it's his personality. He threw a fit.
Jesus.
So yeah, somebody must have been like feeding him that he would win. I mean, we all kind of knew who was going to win prior to it being announced.
I mean, when you're leading your team to their first conference title since 1967 and making sure they're like the only unbeaten squad in all of college football, of course you were going to do that. Of course you're going to win the Heisman. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So let's just, it sounds like he may need a lesson in sportsmanship, because it says he went out on the town with a thing that said F Indiana.
Oh, Lord.
Well, you know, that's not going to sit well with certain Indiana people.
Oh, there it is. There's what the chat's talking about.
What?
F all the voters. I'm getting this from Yahoo. Here it is.
Oh my gosh! No! And people, his brothers and his father were arrested. Are you kidding me?
Yikes!
How do you know this?
Wow.
His brothers were arrested and his dad?
Yikes.
Wow.
F all the voters, but family for life. Oh, God.
Okay. All right. It's just a freaking trophy. Come on.
Well, at least he apologized. So, I mean, there's that. I mean, maybe that changes things, but I'm hoping he doesn't pull this crap on a daily basis.
I think this is kind of his personality. From everything did you watch the SEC special on Netflix? When they
I watched a little bit of it, and
Oh, you
I
gotta watch
saw.
the Vandy part. Watch the Vandy part. It's worth it just to kinda get a glimpse into his world.
Oof.
He
Yeah, because
he plays with a chip on his shoulder, and he walks around that way as well.
yeah.
Yeah. J.R.
Yeah.
Morris says Pavia is like oh, wait, no.
It
Sorry.
is. Oh yeah, a broke Manziel. Good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kinda what
Don't put him on that Burt Kreischer show, cause then he's gonna act an even bigger fool if he's ever on that show.
I just can't believe what the heck? Now that the who does things like this? This is crazy. This is what I was talking about, though. We're gonna hear more and more situations like this happening. You have egos involved, you have, social media, you have just all kinds of people wanting their story. So, yeah, it eggs it all on.
Oh man, it is just completely dumb. I mean,
Mhm.
it's like if you're gonna be upset or mad about something not going the way you want it, then just we got a last caller.
Oh, heck. I
Here we
thought we were
go.
done. I guess we're not. Let's see
Not
here.
yet.
Jeffrey.
There we go.
Oh, hi. This
Hey,
is
what's
your
up,
buddy.
Jeffrey. How you doing tonight, good buddy?
Hey Jackson, hey Minnie, how's it going?
Hi. Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Excited about the college football playoff coming up.
Yep.
Don't know what you guys have been talking about tonight. I just came on. Didn't know
Oh,
that
we
you guys were
just got
about
done.
done.
We just got done talking about Diego Pavia being a turd.
Oh well, yeah, he clearly should not have won the Heisman, and I'm glad that the rightful winner was Fernando Mendoza.
I didn't know any of that. I had no idea that he did all of that. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
I think the thing that's so funny to me about Diego Pavia, or Pavia, as Jackson says, I don't know how you say his last name, but the thing that cracks me up with him is that he was so well loved by most of America like 3 months ago. It was a great story. People were like, he was great at New Mexico State, comes to Vandy, does so well, and Vandy's kind of like Indiana, a big turnaround story, all that type of stuff. And then now he's despised. And it's like, it didn't take long. So I don't know.
I knew I Bleed Orange was coming with the I hate Pavia. Well,
he's got the added reason as a rival, but still, nobody's liking Pavia anymore.
Well, I mean, it's just you can't be. I mean, it's not you versus the entire world, right? It isn't. There's people that were actually cheering for you, so don't act like that, and don't go on this this rampage just because you lost. That's such bad sportsmanship. I don't care if he's in the right or not. If the Heisman, the votes shouldn't have been so. I guess they're able to vote even before the season ends. I have no idea why. But, you just can't do crap like that.
Right. So I just got another post sent from me from Erica talking about Pavia partying with a F Indiana sign after.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and if you see the video, I don't want to. Don't want to. Just not get rated R on or anything. Just keep it PG. But there were some interesting fellows around him in the video. If you've seen the video, I already saw it. Yeah, it's I don't even know what to say. He's just completely drained his likability. I mean, the thing is, there's nothing wrong with having fun and goofing off and stuff, which I think a lot of his stuff is, but at the same time, I mean, it's also hasn't helped that his brother's been arrested multiple times at games. His mom is definitely controversial as well. It's just a bad situation. All of it has just gone downhill, and he's not helping himself either. So I mean, we live in an age now where everything's documented, everything's posted online, and people, I mean, literally, you see like the JJ McCarthy meme, right? That will never go away. Like, he's got one facial expression in a locker room, right? And people are just like, let's meme this guy. He sucks, right? I don't know. Like, stuff just isn't going to go away. Like, you have to be very careful, what you say sometimes. Like, you have to be very careful how you present yourself. I mean, literally, people were saying Fernando Mendoza because of the way he acts. Everybody's calling him a nerd, a geek. Some people are even saying he's autistic. It's sad. Like, you can be a good person and still get trashed.
Oh,
But
yeah.
in the case of
easy.
Pavia, he's just completely ruined his image. It's not coming back, probably.
What's interesting about this particular duo that were in the run for the Heisman, they couldn't be more opposite personality-wise. And I love what Trojan Fight points out here. Common mistakes people make with these awards is thinking the best player gets it. It's who had the better season. Pavia didn't have the better season, so.
I mean, if you're going off best player, I mean, I think Jeremiah Love should have won the Heisman.
No, he's saying who had the best season.
There we go. Jeffrey has surfaced. Yep, Jeffrey has surfaced, or at least he tried to.
Yeah, thanks, Jackson.
Manny, I always tell Jeffrey, his catchphrase where he has "Welcome back to Only Talk Sports," where we talk sports every single day. At least tried to. The last part is subscribe. Oh shoot, I've lost so many brain cells tonight. But
George was rubbing off on us.
But I will say that I always tell that we're gonna make sure that his catchphrase gets trademarked.
I appreciate it. I mean, the reason I said at least we try to is because I do not go live every day. I don't make videos every day. The funny thing is, when I used to say that years ago, I actually did. Now I don't, because I don't have time to go live every day. But I do try to be on here a lot. I wish I've been on the Voice of College Football more. I mean, obviously, I'm on the Alabama channel, doing stuff on Mondays and Thursdays and the post-game shows with Jackson and Draymond. Great stuff. It's just I haven't called in the Marks lives in forever, and it's like it sucks because I love talking to the voice of college football himself. It's always a great time, but yeah, I just haven't no time. So yeah, Jackson invited me on here. I just wanted to come on.
Jeffrey, apparently people really miss you, even Adam. His sense of humor. So I'm sure it's safe to read this. Jeffrey is a snitch and has been placed in the witness protection program.
Yeah, it is so funny. I mean, like you should go away for a little bit, right? People like that. I'm off the face of the planet. No, I'm still here. I'm still around.
I won't spoil too much of tonight's show, Jeffrey, but it was a fun and wild ride tonight for sure. It's
I'm sure it was. I mean, there's a lot to talk about. Like right now is
the George call
coming together.
Oh man, George call. You missed another George call, man.
Yeah, some of George's calls in the past, the voice of college football, have been hilarious. That is a funny dude.
Yeah, he's an interesting fella. Oh, we got another super chat. J.R. Morris says, can we talk why local college reporters have Heisman votes and never watch all of the games or players? The Heisman has become a joke because of this. Yeah. I don't get who vets who gets to vote. I mean, it should be, I don't know. It should be more based on statistics, like what Trojan said.
It's the same thing with the AP voters, and I think Erica mentioned already in the chat. They don't watch all the games either, and some of them are so biased towards like their local team that they root for. That's why the AP poll, especially early in the season, is so out of whack. I don't think there should be rankings at the beginning of the season anyway, because you don't know how good teams are until at least the first 5-6 weeks are done. That's why every year Mark Rogers makes fun of the AP poll. He's like, well, how many teams in the top 25 are not in the top 25 at the end of the year? And it's usually close to half. And, nobody knows. I mean, literally, you had Penn State at 2 in the preseason. You had Clemson in the top 5. I think they were 4th. I mean, where were those teams at? Texas majorly disappointed. So, I mean, you shouldn't have rankings in the in the preseason. It's just in the Heisman voters. I mean, you saw like most of Pavia's votes came from the southeastern region of the country, and of the people that voted, and it's like not shocking, right? I mean, it's the SEC. People are gonna vote for the SEC guy. I mean, the other three players were not in the SEC; they were two Big Ten and a independent with Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, definitely the Heisman voters, they're not, I guess, it's not the best, type of selection process that they have. But I mean, you have the committee as well for the college football playoff, and that's majorly flawed. Most rankings are flawed. Basically, all rankings are flawed, and how stuff's voted together are never going to be perfect. People are always going to find complaint with it. So I don't know how they can make it better.
This is I'm not going to say his name as it reads there. He informed us that he's actually a Michigander. You know how Yahoo went and changed everybody's name, their handle, and it's just a pain in the butt to go and change it back to what it was. So I assume that handle was when you were younger and not so mature. I don't know. I'm just guessing Michigander. But thanks for being here. I always love seeing you, and go blue.
Hey, some people never mature. I'm just saying. I do know some older individuals that have not matured, and some of those are the funniest people in the world. So
yeah, it's true. It's true. They're actually some of my favorite people. So
I mean,
that's a
it's
good point,
great.
Jeffrey.
Oh man. Oh man. Well, I will say this. It was a fun ride on the 19th edition of Lay's College Football.
Yes.
And Manny, thank you again for inviting me on as the sub-in co-host tonight.
Thanks for being here. And I love
That's
everyone
the
in
ultimate
chat for
fun.
being here. And Jeffrey, you're welcome
Appreciate
back anytime you can make it, bud.
I appreciate it. Definitely love to come on again. It's like some of these shows I see them like they're live and I'm like, I gotta go to bed. So it's like I don't come on, but it's like I mean, sometimes I even tune into some of the shows. I don't even comment or anything, but you guys do a great job. You and Doreen and Jackson. I mean, like I said, he's the ultimate sub. Whenever he's
fantastic.
subbing into a show, I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. I mean, he'd be talking Oregon, football at large. It doesn't matter. Like Jackson just comes in and he knows his stuff. He's incredible.
Well, you sound like you do too. So thank you. And thank you, Jackson. And thank you, everyone in chat. And we will see you here next week. Talk to you then.